Morning guys, how you doing? Gavin here from Start Fresh Personal Training, and today's little video is going to be Workout Wednesday. And what I'm going to show you is, I'm not going to give you a full massive workout, but I'm going to go through some exercises which I believe are really important for basically everybody. They come under my definition of functional, and functional just means what is going to help you be better in every single day, in daily life, daily activities. And these exercises I'm going to try and pull out for you. I'm going to try and explain why they are functional and why they are going to benefit you. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is basically a squat. And you're probably thinking, why is a squat useful for you or anybody else? And regardless of your age, whether you're young or old, training for a marathon, or whether you're training for sprinting, or whether you're training as an older person, just to be able to get up off the couch comfortably, be able to get in and out of the car, walk upstairs. Now the squat has tons and tons of benefits. Now I've already gone over a couple of days ago about not being fat burning exercises, or not having the best fat burning exercise. But if you look at this pound for pound for calories burnt, you're going to find you're going to burn quite a lot of calories by doing squats. And the reason being is because you're using the biggest muscles in your body, pretty much all working together to basically move your whole body from sitting to standing, and that's so important. So although this isn't the best fat burn exercise, it's going to be certainly going to help you burn some calories. But as with everything, exercise has two roles in my eyes for exercise. And one is, yes, to help you burn some calories so you can burn some fat if that's what your goal is, but also exercise has a bunch of other benefits that you probably overlook. And one of those things is literally to be stronger and fitter, and to be able to do the things that you want to do. And those benefits are often overlooked. People don't understand what they are, and they straight away think of exercise for fat loss. And you need to come away from that, because if you want to have a healthy functional life, then you need to incorporate exercise just for that. At the end of the day, even if you're overweight, struggling with kilos, and you still need to be exercising, because there's so many other benefits. Anyway, that's enough of my little introduction. So the first exercise I'm going to show you today is going to be just a squat, like I said. And I'm going to show you two different versions, or maybe three different versions, to see how we go. And then I might even give you an extra exercise that you can do as a combination to get a little bit of extra work done. So, bear with me. So in a nutshell, I'm sitting down on this little box. I'm going to stand up. That is a squat. And it might be slightly different to what you think it would be, but essentially is. And if I were to take the box away, all I'm doing is coming down nice and low and standing back up. That is a squat. Now, what you're going to find is, and when you go through this exercise, is that, I'll change the camera angle for you a little bit, is that when you sometimes who haven't got quite the strength in their legs and quads, when they come up, their knees will ditch in, okay, they'll come into the inside. And the reason being is that they just haven't got the strength in their hips, and they haven't got the strength in their quads to lift their bodies up. So when you come to this exercise, put your feet on the floor. I want you to consciously push outwards, not like this, but just engage with the floor, just as if you're trying to gently rip a rip in the carpet. What that's going to do is going to stabilize the hips, okay, these little muscles in the hips to keep your hips nice and strong. And as you come up, my knees stay tracking, okay, nice and straight, as you can see, okay. So from the side, if I do it this way, it comes down, comes down, my knees pretty much stay behind my toes, my back is nice and flat, and that's as low as I can get since I got bad knees. But that is essentially a squat, okay? So if you're somebody that doesn't exercise an awful lot, try and get these in. Try and do maybe 10 or 15 in the morning, 10 or 15 at night, and all you do is come up. 1, sit, 2, sit, 3, and sit. And what I want you to do is, on the lowering portion, try and make sure that you do it controlled, okay? So don't come up and then just go bang, okay? Up, bang, it's not going to work. You want to have the control. As you come down, have the control touch the box and come straight back up. Control slowly all the way down, touch the box and come back up. And you're going to find after a couple of reps, if you're not used to it, that these quads are going to start to work really, really well. Now, if you're pretty good and you don't need the box or the chair to do it, then you can do it freestyle, okay? And that's just as good as well. And basically, when you're coming down to do, sorry for the care of my light there. See if I can move this down. When you come freestyle down, okay, it's really, really important to do a couple of things, right? So when you're coming down, just this way, it's easy to see. As you come down, when you take your hips back, your hips hinge backwards. And as they come down, you can see my back is nice and flat. What you tend to see some people do when they squat is to bend all the way down. Now that isn't what you want to be doing. You want to be keeping that core nice and tight, your abs in your back. And when you come back, your hips hinge backwards, come back, they come back out and they come down. And when you come to stand back up, your chest comes up. And if your chest comes up first, then everything comes up together. Comes down, keep your chest up nice and tall, back nice and flat, and come back up. So when you come down into that squat, let's see if I can give you from a different angle for you, just to show you. So as you come, hips come back, sink the hips down, because I can't get any lower because I've got a really bad knee, and back is nice and flat. You don't want to have a rounded back, okay? And then you're going to come up, stand nice and tall this way. Now, that is another good exercise. That's obviously just as good as the other one, but what you're going to find is, if we do that way, get rid of the glare, you're a lot more control, and because you're not sitting down at the bottom of the squat, you demand more control from your legs to get you back up out of the hole. But when you're coming down, you need to come down nice and slowly, 2 to 3 seconds down, pause for that lower position, and then come straight back up again. And the reason you do that is because when we tend to bounce into a squat and come back out, the ligaments do a lot of the work, and tendons do a lot of the work, and they're like springs. So as you go bounce down, they bounce you back up. But what we want to do, we want to train for function and strength, and to really make that muscle work hard for you. And the reason for that is so you can get stronger, you can get more endurance out of it, and you essentially have a lot better workout than you would if you're just going to bounce around like a rabbit. So that's pretty much it. So I'm going to give you 2 extra little combos basically. So you got the box squat, which is really important, then you got the freestyle squat, which is again really important. I'm going to give you something else. So if you actually want to turn this into a really good little exercise combo, I'm going to give you something else just to help you along. And what I'm going to do is going to help you incorporate the back at the same time. Now, as you know, we sit at a desk all day long, lots of us, and we get rounded shoulders. So if you do this combo exercise, you're going to get two lots of muscle groups working at the same time. Your back, mainly, your legs, and you got like you got the other muscles as well. There's like the biceps are going to start working as well. Your glutes and stuff are going to work at the same time. But this is going to be a fantastic little combo for you guys to do and play with. So I'm going to use one of these resistance bands. Okay, I highly recommend them. You can get it for about $20 off Trade Me or eBay or whatever it is you're watching it from. And they're so versatile. They're basically a gym in a little tiny bag. And I get a lot of my clients using them if they want to do workouts at home. And the home workout stuff is so important for people who are busy and everything else. And these are an absolute godsend as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to take you over and set it up. It'll be slightly different for you, but I'll show you how I'm going to do it, and then you can just try and replicate it at home. So I'm going to use my my obviously gym rack because that's what I got available right now. But these band attachments come with door attachments, and all you do is slip them through the door, close the door shut, and it'll be an anchor point for you. So cool. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do it on this power rack. So I've got my band. I've wrapped it around the main pillar. I turn that just there. Yay! Look at that. Right. So I'm going to give it another wrap around, just to shorten it a little bit. And all you're going to do is, as you squat down, you come up and you row. And as you row, push your chest out as far as you can. Squeeze those shoulders together. Really important. Come down and pull. Down and pull. Down and pull. And what that does, okay, you're going to start, I mean, obviously feeling a little bit out of breath already, then done a couple of reps. You're going to find that's very, very good cardiovascularly. There's a lot of work, a lot of muscles going on. You're actually using a huge amount of muscles, a huge amount of energy to do it, and it's such a good exercise. You're going to get a double whammy. You're going to help increase your posture, your back strength, your leg strength, cardiovascular, and even if you've got 5 minutes a day, if you could do this for 5 minutes a day, honestly, you'll find your fitness levels and your strength will massively increase. And that is why I like to combine exercises like this when I program some of my workouts. So I'm going to give you one more version. You're lucky. Look at this. Awesome. So let's just say I'm going to anchor your band, and you still want to get that kind of benefit. Okay. End of the day, we still want to work the upper back, and we still want to work our posture muscles. Okay. So all you're going to do, you're going to come down as you squat, and you're going to pull the band apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, and as long as you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, you're going to still get that benefit of working on the traps and the rhomboids to squeeze those shoulder blades together. What you're not going to get though is any bicep activation because of the nature of the exercise. So if you've got a band, you've got nowhere to stick it or put it through, then that is a second alternative for you to use. Really, really good. Anyway, that is it for Workout Wednesday. Give it a go. Really highly recommend you start adding this into your workout plans. And if you don't exercise at all, it's a really, really good start point that you can do at home at any time. You don't need a bunch of time to do it. And you're going to find huge amounts of benefits in actually doing this. If you liked it, guys, give me a thumbs up down below. Really, really cool to know what you think. Obviously, this Workout Wednesday is a new theme for my little group. And obviously this is very much driven by you, so if there's something you want to see, then tell me, then obviously I can include it for you. But otherwise I'll just go where I feel is more appropriate moving forward. So like I said, your channel, guys, let me know what you want. As always, guys, start fresh, because if you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.